Nigeria is once again confronting rising insecurity after deadly attacks in Adamawa left dozens dead, homes destroyed, and families displaced. The Nigerian authorities are promising action, but questions remain about the protection of these vulnerable communities. Hello and welcome to High News TV, where we bring you news across politics, sports, and entertainment. Today, we bring you news from the unfortunate attack in Adamawa State on Tuesday night. Gunmen launched coordinated night attacks on communities, including Kichinga in Madagari local government area, Garaha in Hong local government area. At least 25 people were reportedly killed as gunmen stormed these villages, killing and burning people's houses as the residents flee for safety. Many survivors escaped towards nearby towns such as Mubi, where the families are displaced and are seeking shelter currently. The affected communities sit near historically linked insurgent activity around the Sambisa axis, which has been long associated with extremist groups operating in Nigeria's northeast. Eyewitness accounts describe panic, sporadic gunfire, and homes being set ablaze, a pattern that has appeared in several recent rural attacks in the region. Local leaders say the latest incidents highlight ongoing vulnerabilities in remote communities despite years of military operations. Following these attacks, Governor Amadu Umaru of Adamawa State condemned these attacks, describing them as acts of terrorism and promising stronger security coordination in the region. State authorities say that security agents have been deployed to the affected areas, while efforts are underway to support displaced victims and families. At the federal level, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has repeatedly re-emphasized for the need for new security strategies to be implemented, including renewed calls for a state police, which supporters argue could enable faster response to security threats in the state. However, debates continue over whether structural reforms alone can tackle the persistent rural insecurity in the country. Looking at this from a broader and a bigger view of things, the Adamawa attacks reflect a broader national security challenge involving insurgency, banditry, and rural violence all over the country. Now, the security analysts all over the country have done their due diligence to point out certain challenges that our country's security faces when it comes to tackling these insurgency and banditry in the society. And they are as follows. Number one is difficult terrain that allows armed groups to move quickly. This has been a problem to the Nigerian army that are confronting these bandits in these rural areas and in the bush. The second point is limited security presence in the rural areas. Considering the size of the security presence in these rural areas, these bandits are able to come in, operate in a matter of minutes, sometimes hours, uninterrupted, and be gone before the federal authorities or state local authorities can come to the scene. Next is the intelligence gaps at the local level. There is no enough intelligence flowing to the local level from the federal and from the federal up to the local level, which serves as a big problem in tackling this insurgency. And lastly, displacement circles that make these communities more vulnerable. These factors contribute to recurring attacks, even in areas where military operations have already taken place. The discussion around state police has gained new traction and attention as authorities and lawmakers search for more localized security solutions. Now, moving forward, the key questions the people are asking include these. Will security deployments stop or prevent further attacks in these areas? That's one. And secondly, how quickly do these displaced families and victims get humanitarian support, if any? And lastly, if these incidents influence political dynamics in the region. Security developments in the Northeast often shape national security discussions, meaning that this story could have way wider implications than we already know. This remains a developing story as the authorities fully assess the impact and damages while considering what the long-term security strategies for these areas are going to be. So follow and stay tuned for more Nigerian news updates and daily summaries. Thank you, and once again, welcome to High News TV. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Bye. See you on the next one.